It is hard to imagine, but a year ago right now, Bud Light paid a transgender influencer to take a bath highlighting their beer. It did not go well for Bud Light.
Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch.
That was Kid Rock's response. This year, Bud Light is still recovering, and as we approach Gay Pride Month in June, Target won't have massive Pride themes displays. In fact, many stores won't have them at all. Last year, they promoted swimsuits designed for transgender little boys to appear like little girls. They called it Tuck It swimsuits. That didn't go over very well either. USA Today writes, expect fewer rainbow logos for LGBTQ Pride Month after Target Bud Light backlash. With us now, Matt Scalarud, president of Pink Media, former board chairman of the International Gay and Lesbian Travel Association. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, Matt. Is this just sort of the natural pendulum swinging back, or is there a real change in corporate America?
Yeah, it's kind of, first there's one push, and then it comes, then the pendulum swings and it comes back the other way. I mean, it was a year ago, and so Bud Light, Target, they had some pushback, and the way they handled it wasn't really, it didn't really come over very well for the LGBT community. So it's really interesting. It kind of turned into a double boycott. So they ended up with the right saying, hey, don't go to Target, don't drink Bud Light. And then all of a sudden, the way they pulled back so quickly made the LGBT community say, hey, you're not in this, your heart's not in it. You're not truly in this fight with us. And so that they ended up kind of pushing back as well.
What do you make? We look at reputational score gain for companies. BP, which you'd argue British Petroleum is fairly conservative, but Hobby Lobby, Subway, the Trump Organization, Fox Corporation, Dell. A number of conservative companies over the past year have started to have a better sort of reputation. But in a different way, I've noticed just across the board, companies that were very political have now pulled back from politics, certainly on the left, but also on the right. Is there maybe just a lesson here of good business is just being in business, not being in political advocacy?
Perhaps. I mean, also, and then we throw in Disney, and then, of course, that was the ultimate in political advocacy and pushback in Florida. But I think what we're dealing with here is that, especially, there was just an article like about a week and a half ago, Wall Street Journal, and they're really kind of diving into this even deeper, just saying that they're really finding that a lot of companies are just going to sit on the sidelines for a while, that they're going to kind of let this.
Is that a bad thing?
It's bad for, there's a lot of LGBT media companies and marketing firms and nonprofits that have taken a real hit because all this money is pulled back, and so that was a big part of their income, especially during Pride Month. So from that perspective, it's definitely been a bad thing.
Okay, I understand you're saying it's a bad thing in terms of for LGBT-specific companies, marketing companies, and the like. I'm thinking of it just sort of a bad thing in general, that if you make beer, you sell beer. If you are a retailer, you retail, and you don't get involved in political causes, left or right.
I think part of it is, why does LGBT have to be a political cause? Like, this is just our lives. So I think that's what happens, is that when Target or Bud Light, when they pull back, see this, for them, it's just a line item on a spreadsheet, but for us, this is our lives. And so we can't pull back. We're not going to just jump back in the closet. We're making strides. Things are going well. And so when a company like that is promoting themselves, they're not really necessarily thinking they're political when they're pursuing the LGBT market. One of the problems is that they're very excited about the dollar amount, that the volume of money that's.
You make a great point. You make a great point. You just follow the money, right? And all of a sudden they're realizing, hey, we overreached, and as you point out, it was never really where their heart was. It was following the dollars and cents. Matt, we got to run, but thank you very much. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.